This is the official state flag of Pennsylvania with its horses, boat, fields, branches, tiny writing, eagles, etc. And here is the Keystone Flag with its, well, distinct Keystone Flag design. But more on these shortly, and more importantly, what is this Keystone Flag? I've been told to visit the Chelsea Gallery on West 23rd Street near 10th Avenue. I don't know how these things work in America. Anyway, I'm in New York and not in Pennsylvania, and here we'll unlock the secrets and the story behind the Keystone Flag, a design that aims to be a community flag for Pennsylvanians to fly with pride. An iconic flag design can be remixed and incorporated into the very fabric of a community, but a poorly designed one, well, that can instantly be forgotten and ignored, and if not, hidden away in shame somewhere. Here we are. This is what I've been looking for. An exhibition called The 50 States of Blue. This is no Christian Grey collection, that's for sure. The aim here is to pick out the Pennsylvanian state flag. Now, apparently, this is like playing a game of Where's Waldo, or anywhere else in the world, it's just called Wally. Okay, this isn't fair because they've thrown in 5 US territories and a DC for sheer entertainment. But I can see Ohio, and there's also New Mexico, Colorado, with a big letter C that Michael from Flags for Good doesn't like, Tennessee, Maryland, Texas, and Utah. Pennsylvania, sadly, does not stand out. Let's move on. This time we're presented with just 24 of the US state flags. This should be easier to find. Pennsylvania. Come on now, they all look the same. I'm guessing one of these is Belize. Okay, the point the artist here is trying to make is that Pennsylvania, like many other US state flags, look very similar. The so-called seal on a blue bedsheet style, and while the seals are very good, well, some of them are anyway, they don't make good flags, to the point that many states have to put their state name on it so people know which one it is. Flags should not have writing on them. Have these people not read Good Flag, Bloody Awful Flag? Apparently in 2007, a state's representative of Pennsylvania hadn't, because they wanted to add the name Pennsylvania to their state flag so people could identify it. If you must do that, maybe instead of coming up with the insane solution with the current design, perhaps the real issue is the design itself. And in this display demonstrates this clearly. We're looking at 56 flags of various designs and redesigns, which does include the Keystone Flag. And straight away, I can find it because here it is in all its glory. So what is the Keystone Flag and what's behind the simple and effective design? Well, it goes a lot deeper than 3 colours and an elegant construction. First, this flag can be seen as a people's flag of Pennsylvania, a straightforward and recognisable design that doesn't need the state name plastered on it because, once explained, it's obviously a state of Pennsylvania flag. Let me explain. The origins, well, they come from this, yep, the Pennsylvanian state seal itself. We need to look closely at the shield of the coat of arms. As we can see, the ship, which represents commerce, a plough for the rich natural resources, and wheat for the fertile fields. The Keystone Flag takes these 3 backgrounds for the colour schemes of this design, which means they keep the original meaning of commerce, natural resources and fertile land. And this is where the magic happens. The middle pale is turned into a keystone. What is a keystone and why? Come this way. Okay, ignore all of the Canadian flags. Above me is a keystone, which is the centre stone that holds everything in place. Without the keystone, we wouldn't have arches. So why does this flag have this design? Well, Pennsylvania is nicknamed the Keystone State because its original central location among the first 13 colonies which formed the United States, as well as the Declaration of Independence of the US Constitution, was signed and ratified here. Therefore, hence the keystone taking centre stage on the design. And it doesn't end there. If we flip the flag so the green is on the hoist, and now we currently place the current motto over it, the colours now get a secondary meaning as well. And yet there's still more to come. If we turn the flag into a geographical representation, I don't get to use those 2 words together enough, we get this green for the western hills, the mountains, gold for the rich farmland mid-state, and eastern border, which houses the Delaware River, oddly enough, in blue. Put all this together and you have this amazing new design, steeped in Pennsylvanian coat of arms and geography. What more could you ask for? And then for good measure, Just think of the iconic merchandise of hats, bags, shirts, and this design would work easily for sports teams, for example. And then there's Pride version while keeping the original recognisable design. Hooray! I'd love to know what your thoughts are about this flag in the comments below. For me, this is a beautiful, simple, effective and iconic design that holds onto its traditions of Pennsylvania and all that it stands for, while offering a flag that the state can rally behind with pride because of the distinctiveness of it. And talking of distinctiveness in design, to discover another US state flag that was given a redesign like no other, then you're going to need to click on the Utah video over here, which was another seal on a blue bedsheet flag until the beehive finally took its center stage.